quickly, I just want to say welcome to my channel. This is like officially my second video. I'm so happy that I'm actually being consistent, y'all. It is something, okay? So, real quick, I just wanted to come up here and give you some encouragement. I know we are head over heels excited about the fact that tomorrow is Friday. But one thing I want to share with you is, why cameras just won't let you be great. Hold on. Okay, that's better. At some point, as I get more into this, I will have a better camera. Y'all pray for your sister. Pray for me. But anyways, I just want to give you a word of encouragement. And the word of encouragement that I want to give you is you did not forfeit what God gave you. And I want to say that because in my last video, I made a comment about how I did not want God to take the things away from me that I did not finish or that I did not execute because I was like feeling like he would give it to someone else. And God had to reveal to me, what's for you is for you. Whatever you're supposed to do, you have to do it. There are certain, now I'm going to put a disclaimer out there. There are certain conditions I do believe that in the event that you do not do the things that God has asked you to do, He will revert to giving it to someone else. However, God is a patient God. And there are certain assignments on your life that cannot be reassigned to someone else because it is destined for you to do them. And I say that because I have to say that to myself. Regardless of how long it feels like it's taking something to manifest in my life, I have to understand all the time that whatever my assignment is, I have to carry that assignment out. There is nobody else equipped on this planet to do the things that God has destined for me to do. And that gives me confidence in knowing that God will prepare me for all of those things that He would have for me to do. So if there are things that you might have on a list or dreams and things that you've inspired, or if you are aspiring to do, don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on those things. I say submit it to God. Ask God if those are the things that He wants you to pursue. Because sometimes it could be that you're not pursuing it because it's not yours to pursue. Then there are times when it's like, in my case, it was mine. It's just I was fearful and I delayed it. Did not forfeit it. I delayed it. So whatever it is that's on your heart, whatever the business is, whatever the dreams are, and I'm gonna just say this: everybody don't have a dream to start a business. They don't. Some people's dream is just to live better, mend relationships. Some people's dreams are to grow their marriage and have families, or their dreams are to have great friendships and to really be like whole. Some wholeness does not come from starting a business. It just don't. It's something that you do. It's not who you are. But I will say, whatever those things are, don't wait. Time is one thing that you never get back. Submit your plans to God. Allow Him to lead and guide you in the direction that you need to go in. And listen to Him. Because one thing God is great at doing is giving you a strategy. But He is not going to force you to do it. He will give you a strategy. He will give you strength to pursue. He will provide all your resources. He will do all of those things, but He cannot make you do anything. He's God. But that is where your free will comes in. But every day you decide that I have something I want to pursue. God, is this in your will for my life to do this? And if so, provide me everything that I need to do it and keep my mind stayed on you so that I can finish strong and do those things that you have for me to do. It's just that simple. And I feel like sometimes we make it so complicated. It's not complicated. It's a simple. I will say this many times on my platform. Have conversations with God. Conversations are not one sided. It's not no I pour all of this on God and I just jet out. Wait, listen. He's gonna respond. He knows how to speak to you. He made you. And write it down. Write down those strategies that God give you and execute them. Because if He gave you a strategy, He's already given you everything you need to execute that strategy. Your job is to trust Him in the process of you executing the strategy. Sometimes, and a lot of times, God will have you quiet in the middle of execution. He will have you quiet, as in, don't be going out telling everybody what your endeavors are. Don't go out and speak on the things that you are doing because you can haphazardly delay it because everybody doesn't have your best interest at heart, but God does. And I submitted that to God, even in my endeavors. Tell me when to speak and when not to speak about the things that you have for me to do. And God is amazing because He answers every single time. He answers in a way that I understand Him. And of course, that relationship grows as you grow it. I said it previously. I always like to refer to my relationship with God as a marriage because you grow together in a marriage, and in your relationship with God you are also growing together with Him. You are growing and learning to trust Him with every single entity of your being, everything that concerns you. And those things that you might feel like you might have forfeited, you got to get at the God as well. Stop beating yourself up. Don't cry over spilled milk. If you have things that you pursued in the past and they did not go that well, or business fell through, some relationships fell through, give it to God and go before Him, especially if it's bothering you. Give it to Him and say, look, God, this is the situation, and see what His words say about it. Um, you know, I can't stress that enough. Relationship without the word is just not a relationship. It's nothing because the word is the foundation. And you talking about growing in God, you got to get in your word to grow in God. You got to hear His voice. I go in those areas deeper, or I will later on, because God had gave me great revelations on that beginning stage. We call them babes in Christ, but that beginning, like the dating phase. We don't date God. Some of y'all out here dating God. Y'all ain't even married to Him, but we ain't gonna go there. But back to the subject at hand. You did not forfeit whatever it is that God has purposed for you to do. Might have had some delays, but you did not forfeit it. And I'm going to close out saying this. I pray that every single dream that you have, that you want to pursue, whatever your purpose is, I pray that God reveals it to you, because there are so many days that can go, and even moments in the day where one moment you can be like, I'm feeling good, and then the next moment you just really, really low. But I just pray that God gives you that strength. He gives you that joy about life. There are so many things surrounding us that can make us feel like life is just unbearable. But I just pray that God restores your strength and He restores your peace and your love for life, your love to see Him grow you, regardless of whatever the circumstances are. I hope and pray that everything you feel like you forfeited, God addresses it in your life and He shows you the victory over all of those things, the victories within the lessons of those things you might have felt like you forfeited. I pray that God shows out in that area in your life. I cannot wait to hear testimonies. I cannot wait. I celebrate all the time when people come and tell me the many things that God is doing. I'm one of those people. I don't hype you up and be fake about it. I am legit your number one cheerleader. I really am. If anybody that knows me will tell you that girl is crazy. But for real, I've experienced it, and I just hope and pray that God comes through for you the way that He came through for me. It feels good to even be able to sit on a platform like this and even talk to you. This alone, this alone is a blessing. This alone is growth. This whole process is growth. This is something that I tell you, when I say it's hard, sometimes it's hard because you do not have any idea how many times I contemplate going live or not even live, but even recording a video because of insecurities or things that I'm afraid of or people's thoughts or feelings. But I don't care no more. And even in the moments when I do care, guess what? I'm still going to sit here and talk to you, and I'm going to enjoy doing it because I believe that this is part of one of the many things that God has purposed for me to do, and that is encourage His people and introduce people to Him on a whole nother scale, introduce people to Him at a level where they can understand that you can talk to Him. He real cool, like he real chill. But I cannot wait. I have so many different content ideas. I can't wait to get up here and share. I said it before. I am working on some projects. I cannot wait to release them. Some of them will be released in March. Others it will be later on through the year. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited, y'all. But I have like this. I'm crossing this off my list for today. So I wanted to come up here, encourage you in less than 15 minutes. I hope I did encourage you in less than 15 minutes. And I hope that you have an amazing rest of your Thursday or whatever day it is that you're watching this, and that you have an amazing Friday and weekend, and that God truly does show out and remind you that you did not forfeit anything. You might have delayed it, but you did not forfeit it. And whatever He has for you, it is for you. It's got your name on it, and He ain't taking your name off of it. Because there are things for you to do out here. You, yes, you, there are things for you to do. So, it's time to get to it. All right. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Bye.